Hello, and good morning, and welcome to today's daily tarot outlook reading. If you have not done so already, take this second and click that subscribe button and make sure you ting that bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Okay, now with that being said, let's get going with today's energy card. Today's energy card is desire. Now, what this card really represents is what it is that you truly desire in your life and what are you willing to do to get what you desire. For example, what is it that you truly love to do? What is it that, or who is it that you truly want in your life? What type of person is it that you want that relationship with? And what are you willing to do? How are you willing to change um, in order to obtain or get into a relationship with the type of person that you want in your life? Uh, so when it's focused on a relationship aspect, that desire for that person that truly meets all of your needs or um, is what you envision for yourself, that type of relationship that you envision for yourself. How is it that you need to take responsibility and change the way you do things, or change what you do in order to really bring that relationship or that type of person into your life? For example, if you want to be with someone who enjoys being around animals because you really like animals, then what what is it, or what group of people do you need to hang around with? What places do you need to be going to on a regular basis to find that same type of person? It's not really changing who you are. It is looking at what makes you happy and making sure that you go to the same places or do the same types of things that that perfect person for you is doing as well. So really take a good look at even your profession. Um, if it's something that, if your profession is something that you love to do, and um, what is it that you can do in your life in order to accomplish getting to the place in your profession that you want to be? So, what are the steps that you need to take in order to um, get to where you desire to be? Really sit down and think about that. And are you willing to do it? Are you willing to um, take the steps needed, or are you after instant gratification? This is what this card is really asking you to do: is look within and um, see what you can do in order to reach those desires that you have. Now, with that energy in mind, we will draw the daily reading. Okay, we have a lot of pentacles in this card, in these cards. So this is really looking like it's geared toward, again, career-wise. I mean, it can be going back to that desire and what steps that you need to take. That plan is a resource, so that can be um, construed, in that relationship manner as well. So keep that in mind as we go forward. This can have to do with um, looking at where you're at and what you need to do in order to be around those people that you are truly have a lot in common with. And hopefully, from that group of people, there is someone there that you can really connect with. So keep that in mind as well. But that Ten of Wands is saying that you're really tired um, of the same old, same old. You're really tired of not being able to fulfill your own desires. You're tired of maybe even people being shady and getting in your way and bringing that negativity in. You're just fed up. You're willing to do whatever it takes in order to get to your desires, but at this point you're seeing um, things that aren't looking the best. Current situations have taken a turn, maybe that aren't so positive. But this Cave of Pentacles over here is really saying that you have been paying attention. You've been paying attention to what other people are doing and how they're doing it. And you're really ready to turn things around. You're ready to go on your own. You're ready to face, life alone. You're ready to walk down that road um, that is more for you than anybody else. You're ready to really focus on your own personal growth instead of other people's. So that energy really does back up that desire card. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is also reversed, which is really saying to me, you've got this plan already in your mind, and you're tired of being stagnant. Going back to that Ten of Wands there, you're tired of being stagnant. You really want to move forward. Whether this is a relationship or a career, you're really tired of the same old, and you've made your plan, and you know exactly how you're going to go about doing it. So when we have those two cards back to back and they're both reversed, it already means that you've reached that place. You already know what you desire. You already know exactly what it is that you want. You're tired of standing back and watching everybody else get what they want. And it's time for you to really take that step forward. And that is really backed up with that Ace of Pentacles there. That Ace of Pentacles is telling you, you've gathered what you need. You have that plan. You have that focus. You have that desire. You have that push and that fire behind it. And you have the resources. You have the resources all at hand. So really take that first step and move forward with this, because the possibilities are endless. Whether it is that career or whether it is the relationship, um, what you've been doing is really going to set that in motion, and the possibilities for you um, are pretty much endless. And the Seven of Pentacles is reminding you to take note of what you've done before. Your past experience with whatever this desire is, doing things different sometimes is the way to go. See what worked, remember what worked, remember what didn't. Do not repeat the same old mistakes, especially when it comes to people and the steps that you're taking towards your desires. If something didn't work in the past, it's no sense in trying to repeat it without doing something a little bit different. Tweak what you've been doing. um, think outside the box and really capitalize on what did go right. Think about how you can expand the things that did go right. And also, that high priestess over here is really bringing in that intuitive aspect. Open yourself up to the divine, and those inspirational messages will be coming in from the divine. When that inspiration hits you today, really sit down and write it down and learn from it. Pay attention to all the signs and signals around you today and make sure that you're capitalizing on those messages from the divine. Cards are really moving on me today. Okay, we have that Sun card. on the 10 of wands over here. And because of you getting to that point where you're just done. You're done with all of the playing around. You're done with listening to other people. You're done with all the negativity. You're ready to move forward. That sun card is coming out bright for you. Uh, really move forward with those desires. Bring those desires in and allow that passion that you have for going after what you want to really take over today. And because that you have already watched what people are doing, you know what people are the ones that are making you feel that 10 of wands energy, making you feel like you're just plain done with everybody and everything. You have that 7 of wands backing up that cave of pentacles, which is saying, you know who it is, you know what's going on. That 7 of wands is allowing you to stand up for yourself, allowing you to push those people and those things out of your life, and those blockages out of your life that are holding you back. And then we have, moving on to that Knight of Pentacles reversed, we are really cementing down that plan. And that Magician card on that or that Knight of Pentacles is really helping us out here. It is, really pushing it through our heads to use what we have. We've already gathered all of this stuff. We've already made that plan. So really focus on it today. Really go through step by step. Even if you have to force yourself to take each step, do so, because that is bringing in that Ace of Pentacles energy. And then we have the stars on top of that Ace of Pentacles combined with this Magician, which is really positive energy of moving forward. A lot of times people think of Pentacles cards and we're not going anywhere. We are going, it's just maybe slow. But with all this fire and earth combined today, uh, along with these major arcana that we have in these cards, these are really good life lessons for us to learn. And today is going to be one of those pivotal days where we are really going to cement things in our head. And we have that desire card that is pushing us along with the fire behind all of this into something that is going to be extremely stable, and it's guiding us towards that next step in life, and towards that peaceful place where we can relax because we have that feeling of movement, even though it may be slow going um, in the moment, or seems like it's still going in the moment. It's really going to be perfected. And we that those two statements are backed up by that Four of Swords and that Eight of Pentacles. We have that Four of Swords on top of that seven, which is again, allowing us to relax, allowing us to have fun with what we're doing, allowing us to not feel so much as that 10 of wands over here energy. It's allowing us to get back to the place where we really feeling like we are going in the right direction. And when we allow those messages to come in from the divine, we have that 8 of Pentacles energy that is coming in, that is saying that all of the planning that we've done in the past, all of the focusing on our own desires and pushing out the people that do not belong in our life, and the things that do not belong in our life, the situations that we keep putting ourselves in. When we break that cycle, we end up really focusing on our work, or focusing on our relationships, and perfecting what we have already, and moving forward um, faster with this 8 of Pentacles energy. Okay, more great energy for today. Look at these cards. Okay, we have the world on top of the sun card. And then when we really concentrate on all of what I just said, it brings in that next step. And then it brings in all of that expansion and fun. We bring in more fun into the situation. And we have that maiden of water over here, which is going to bring in even more fun. This is really youthful, fun, exciting energy for today. Whether it is a new relationship or focusing on what we need to do to bring in that person that is more like us and more compatible for us, or whether this is excuse me, whether this is a career based, either way, we are moving into that next step and we are expanding. That five of fire is that expansion. It's that, like, that fun uncle that comes in, and it's huge gifts that he brings with him, and he wants you to make something from those gifts. So whatever these gifts are that are coming in, oh, okay, I almost sneezed again, sorry. Whenever these gifts are coming in, allow those gifts to come in and expand on them. Make something huge from whatever it is that you receive today. And again, pay attention to the divine, because these messages are coming from everywhere. We have that high priestess over there, and we have this eight of earth that is again focusing on those divine messages, bringing being brought down to us fast and furious today. So really concentrate on that eight of earth. And we have that other eight of earth over here, that eight of pentacles. These are two cards which are really showing that expansive move. Um, and it all has to do with those messages coming from the divine. So really pay attention and capitalize on those gifts that are being brought in, and that inspiration that's being brought in on how to capitalize on those gifts and really push it forward. And that maiden of water is telling you to have fun with it and to be innovative with it. Think like a younger person just coming out of maybe high school or college, or any kind of trade school that they're passionate about. Bring in that youthful energy and allow that to push you forward in a more innovative and fun manner. Bring in that fun and childlike behavior and thinking when it comes to whatever this is today. And it will lead you to, again, that transformation. That transformation card is really positive energy for moving you forward from whatever it is that has been holding you back and wearing you down, into something more beautiful and stable and sustaining, and something that you're really going to love to do. And that is signified by that Venus card, that three of fire. So don't be afraid of um, really following your desires today, because that three of fire is really backing up those desires. It is leading you to that place where you are going to be where you desire to be and with whom you desire to be with. And you're going to really explode things today with that transformation. We have that world card telling us we're moving forward. The fire card that is bringing us that what we need, and in a huge way. And all those messages are just kind of pushing us and pushing us and pushing us into everything that we have truly desired, with the end of this reading with the three of fire, that Venus card, that love card, that desire card, that um, place that we all love to be in. Now, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget, before you go, like and share this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ting that bell so you're notified when I upload new videos. And I will see you tomorrow.